getting dark when I started streaming. So I have a tiny lamp. I don't know if that's making it better or worse. Here's one song. I don't want to play that. Here's another song. Amp. Amp is at top pickup for no reason. We could be human. We could be human if we tried, but where have you been? With all the hate I keep inside, have no answer. You have no fear. You ate my cancer. I am not here. I am not here. Everything is haunted by the shadow in my head. Everything I say you don't believe. You tell me what you wanted when I waited in your bed. Every other day I try to leave. We could be human. We could be human if we tried. Will you hate when you have seen everything I had? You could be angry and bite my tongue. This heart will hang me before we're done. Can we be done? Now that I recognize and I don't give a damn, pain will find a way to make me learn. So how can I apologize for everything I am if you only stay to watch me burn? I know you waited, I didn't ask you to, although and hated. Don't know what else to do, you're great at pretending. Back me against the wall, late for the ending, stay for the curtain call. I am inhuman. I could be sorry that I lied, but where have you been? When I was waiting in the tide, I held you tightly. You held me fast, burned too brightly. We never last. We never last. Everything is better when you're running out of time. Even pain is pleasure at the end. You keep it like a letter that you know I'll never find. Tell me that you treasure every scene. We could be human. We could be human if we tried. Where have you been? You should have seen it when I left. Hello to the comment section. And maybe I should turn the lamp off. It's annoying, but here's a song. Tired tread, worn to the ground, left for dead in a strange new town. Bloody red like the nose on a clown. In my head, oh, we all fall down. If you look... I'm gonna switch to a lighter pick. And I'm gonna turn this lamp off. Just here in the darkness. Tired tread, worn to the ground, left for dead in a strange new town. Bloody red like the nose in a clown. In my head, where we all fall down. I don't feel like playing that song, so I'm just not going to. Here's a better song. I like that other song. I like the other song. But this one is objectively better, or at least the lyrics are probably better. Why won't you follow me? I know the book you read. We spoke in poetry, but eloquence is dead. I I don't know what I see or why I've been misled. This precious agony, it echoes in my head. Calls me home. Calling to me, there is an echo over the sea. I found a note I was too scared to leave. Why should I care what you never believe? Why won't you follow me? It would have been worthwhile. After a cup of tea made bitter with a smile, an evening beckoning and bare across the sky. We had our reckoning, I can't remember why, but like a patient on a table, how I waited on your shelf, mesmerized and etherized, alive for someone else. So take me home. The light is calling to me. There is an echo over the sea. I found a note I was too scared to read. Why should I care what you'd never believe? And I believe, oh I believe there will be a time for us to murder and create all the visions and the dreams that will carry us to fate. And I could stay until the morning dew. I dare, when every dream is hidden in my head. I could leave you with a warning. Would you care to know Lazarus has risen from the dead? I dream audaciously in half-deserted streets, but I have graciously accepted my defeat. And tonight another vision tarries here beside your flame. My creature of ambition will be buried with my shame. I don't know what I see or why I've been misled. I hate your poetry, it echoes in my head. It calls me home. For the light is calling to me. There is an echo over the sea. It drew a siren and snared my sound. I knew your voice when it dared me to drown. Now I'm gonna play the other song about a mermaid. I just had to play this one first, but I'm gonna play it with this pick. Tired tread, worn to the ground, left for dead in a strange new town. Bloody red like the nose on a clown. In my head where we all fall down. If you look for a hook you won't find it. I should know, I've been dying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Let me go, I don't think that I can. You're a nail I found in the road. Tell the tale, pay what you owed. It was clear when a sign that you showed left me here where my heart got towed. Cut the line, learn to forget. You were mine when I fell in your net. I'll be fine, but you don't know that yet. Call it kind when you take what I get. If you look for a hook, you won't find it. I should know, I've been dying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Let me go, I don't think that I can. Tell me again what you think I forgot. Wait for the end when the dark turned to rot. The siren could sing when she started to feel the shell of a thing that was vivid and real. Here before the dawn of the day, on a shore where I begged you to stay. At the core you were cold like the clay. There was more but the tide turned away. It isn't pretty to have no shame. You told me cities can feel the same. What passed for witty would turn to blame. Oh, what a pity I learned your name. If you look for a hook, you won't find it. I should know, I've been dying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Let me go, I don't think that I can. If you look for a hook, you won't find it. I should know, I've been trying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind find it. Now I know, and I think that I can. Maybe I should turn back on the other light. I am not James Hatfield's wife. I kind of want to look up James Hatfield. I want to look it up and see if you're trying to insult or compliment me. James Hatfield. Why am I doing this? James Hatfield, wife. I'm waiting to find out if that was an insult or a compliment. You know what? Sure. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Wait, no. Who's he currently married to? This is so dumb. Why am I looking this up? No, I'm not his wife. That's probably... Why did I do that? Okay. I'm going to play a song with some finger picking. I am not Zooey Deschanel. I wish I was Zooey Deschanel. Here's a happy song about Hamlet. And I'm going to play it on the bottom pickup for crunchiness. Yeehaw. Oh, something's out of tune. Something is out of tune on my... I know it. It's just like cold right now. I did that to myself. Come on. I don't know why I talked to the guitar. It's always like the E and the B string. The neighbor's dog is offended. It is Friday night and I spent way too long doing things that should not have taken so long. So I don't get to play guitar until almost darkness. Now I'm lurking in the darkness on YouTube Live. Okay, now I'm gonna play the song. Okay, that is much better. Something is rotten here. I don't know why I stayed. The water was all too clear. I carried you away. I don't want this and I don't want you. I don't want to see the sun. I don't want this. I couldn't break through. God, I could have been the one. Who knows what dreams may come? You would have seen for all the good it's done. I once believed in something after death that we might keep. I wasted all my breath. Now I sleep. Now I sleep. Look at the proud man now, bearing the scorn of time, bowing beneath his vows, reading the villain's lines. What have I done? I wasted my time. Everything feels the same, bitter and numb, but proven unkind, paid for a crown and shame. Who knows what dreams may come? You would have seen for all the good it's done. I once believed in something after death that we might keep. I wasted all my life, and now I sleep, and now I sleep. I will sleep again, and I will keep this wretched promise that I carry to the end. And the tale may find conclusion when the villain has been caught, and the hue of resolution overcomes the cast of thought. That I will meet you at the end, when I gather up my arms, put an end to this pretending that has only brought me harm. I don't want to live like this, but conscience won't let me die. Life is a bitter kiss, laugh when they pass you by. Here in the dark with nothing to do, already paid the cost. I've been marked, proven untrue, everything else is lost. Who knows what dreams may come? We were deceived for all the good it's done. I once believed in something after death that we might keep. I wasted all my breath, and now I sleep. I will sleep. I will sleep. I I will sleep again, and I will keep this wretched promise I carry to the end. Something is rotten here. I don't know why I stayed. The water was all too clear. It carried you away. Normally I would change the amp settings for that, but my amp is over there and I'm over here. Now it's getting too dark. I'm going to turn this light back on. This might be a hiss. Hiss, hiss. I am a creature of shadow. Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, whatever, never. Eventually, I'm gonna learn a Nirvana song. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play whatever song comes up next in my stack of songs to play. So apparently, it's this one. Letting fate decide. The Jim Carroll Band. Jim Carroll. Oh, I was thinking about Lewis Carroll. I was like, that guy didn't have a band, did he? I wouldn't listen if Lewis Carroll had a band. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Jim Carroll. I think I can look that up later. It's in my chat. It's in my brain. Wait, no, I have a pencil. And a notebook. I have the most deranged handwriting. Jim Carroll. Like, it's truly hideous and deranged. Alright, gonna sing this song. I should probably stop finger picking so much, because my nails grow freakishly fast, but not enough to... Here's a song, blah, blah. What is that? I knew it. Really wish I knew. Whatever. I will play whatever songs the paper pile dictates. Why does my amp sound so muddy? You know what? I'm gonna put the amp back on the cardboard box. Amp is going back on the cardboard box. This is my high-tech solution. I'm an audio engineer. All right, back on the box. What if I turn it up like just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit? Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Okay, so it's... Oh, this is probably a mistake. Ugh. I mean, I don't... I love this amp because it's my only amp, but, you know. Anything remotely above 2, it just goes from extremely quiet to crazy loud. Hypothetically, if I were ever on a stage, that would be useful, but I'm not. I'm on a couch. That reminded me of something that would take way too long to explain. Here's a song. Does that sound... Whatever, that sounds better. When I heard a third bell ring, buried in the door, I knew I couldn't change a thing. Worry nothing to each other, let me go, the echo cried. And I never really knew when a dream came true, but I felt it when the moment died. Let the birds sing, let the sun rise, let the light burn down in your own eyes. If you know me, then I'm not wise. Everything we were was a good lie. Will you be with me by midnight? Could I find and bind the shade? You tell me what is left of the one bereft who was standing in the dark afraid. The memory of moonlight will be dead and bled by dawn. Tell me, was it trust or that pyrite lust? Did I move you like a little pawn? Let the birds sing, let the sun rise, but the light burned out in your own eyes. If you stay here and be unwise, you could hold me close with a goodbye. Everybody loves the sunshine and the stories that we tell. Everybody wants to know you when you are well. Nothing in the mirror, but we're fine till the day they break that spell. Everything I failed to show you when I fell. Did you really want to go, and are you well? Whenever I recover, well, I hate to wait alone. You're withering the day like a creature clay. Never, oh, you should have known. I could never find another who is bold and cold as you. And I am unafraid of the plans we made, but I wonder what is left to do. And I wait here, never ask why. You and I burn bright in the sunrise, with the last tear and a good try. I could feel the light in my own eyes. Let the birds sing in a blue sky. Now I know that song was a goodbye. Let the day bring others more wise. You and I burn bright in the sunrise here. I think I'm gonna post some other songs on my SoundCloud tonight because I just got really behind. I didn't post anything for a long time. So I have 11 million videos to post and 11 million songs to post, but I just want to write new songs because that's personally more fun. I just never really... I would just write a song, play it like 3 times, and then forget it existed. Because that's just who I am. I wonder if I turn this other light on, will it be worse or better? That is somehow worse to me. Hiss. No. Absolutely not. I have like a Jim Carrey face sometimes. Accidentally making some bonkers expression, and then my friend takes a candid picture and they post it. Where's my capo? Why am I asking the internet? What's up? No, why does everyone always think that I have something to sell them? I do not, and I never have. Why do you think that the chat can answer that question, buddy? Like, come on, Fishman. Like, you're already on the internet. If that's what you want to find, like, look that up. Resisting the urge to answer the question, though, just to be a little troll on a Friday. Just anything to forget the emails that I'm ignoring. So here's a song. That's too muddy. What if I put it on the middle pickup? Better. D. I never did the intro for that, so C, G, D, E minor, C, G, F sharp 9, E, C, D, D, E minor. I'll just do one sequence for that. Why am I always trying to fix things? I have lived alone in us, alive without a name. So if I had to perish twice, I always choose to flame. Shall we walk this road again? It will not be the same. What is waiting at the end lies heavier than shame. But I know the story I was told. I thought you had another dream. And when love and glory's gotten old, we say exactly what we mean. If I can't remember you, I know you won't forget. everything you put me through, it hasn't happened yet. Dark have been our shadows, dear, and quiet are these dreams. Tell me if you know me here, then show me what that means. But I know the story I was told, I thought you had another dream. And when love and glory's gotten old, we say exactly what we mean. Call out to everyone we knew, and burn like another falling star. Sing me a lie you thought was true, I know exactly what we are. You're older now, oh you're wiser too, but I know somehow that I still want you. And the road is long, and the worst came true. I could not be strong, and I still want you. Everything is winter where we finally found our fate. Abandoned hope and inner here is written on the gate. Will you miss the fire or the storm that raged below? Can you feel desire for a world you'll never know? But I know the story I was told, I thought you had another dream. And when love and glory's gotten old, we say exactly what we mean. So call out to everyone you knew, and burn like another falling star. Sing me a lie you thought was true, I know exactly what we are. We're wiser now, we're older too, but I know somehow that I still want you. So the heart may stray from the one they hold, but the green can't stay when we've lost the gold. I was trying to remember something. Oh yeah, I need to get a new ring light. I used to have a ring light, but it broke. Now I use it to tape music sheets to. Alright, I'm apparently playing this song next. Sometimes with art, you just gotta let go and go with the flow. And let's see if there's any interesting comments or troll comments that are not horrible. So, fret hands. Yeah, I can't like move the camera anymore because if I angle it down too much, then I'm just trying to stay like, let me see. The other thing I don't like, I've been trying to watch other people's YouTube lives, but like the chat covers up the bottom part of the screen, so for the guitar to be above the chat, then I'm like all the way up here, and that's weird. Move closer. I look spooky again. This lighting is just weird. Okay, I'm just gonna have weird lighting. Because it's about the music. Everybody stop what you're doing and look at my fancy copy of The Crow. Look, I bought this. I'm gonna read it. I've always wanted to read this book, but I never have. So I'm gonna read the extended edition. That is... There's like some deep internet lore about this other... I'm gonna play a song. I'm just procrastinating everything. You're a coward without me. I'm the danger that you don't see. You're just a coward without me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We were so lost. You got the devil in a lip gloss. We paid the cost. Got the devil in a lip gloss. The day was dark, the water was fair. Swore you'd weave the gold in my hair, but in the night, you don't care. Only weep for the sun in my hair. You're a coward without me. I'll give you reason to doubt me. Is disempowered, no doubt you. Three little birds were sitting on a hill. One fell off and he grew so still. One flew away and some say it's flying still. Some say it's lost and some say it never will. Come home, my dear, come home. Come home, my dear, come home. We're okay, and we're just fine. By the water, you will always be mine. Oh, it's done, I don't mind. We both know that you seek what you find. Give the devil his due. What I hate about you. It's getting cold on the hill where you left me. You're getting old, will you please come and get me? You're a coward without me. I'll give you reason to doubt me. You're just a coward without me. Okay, according to my screen, there's no one here, so now I'm gonna see if I can move the guitar differently. Because if I angle the camera too low, then it's like too much of me is on camera, and that tends to inspire a certain level of creepiness, and I don't want to deal with that. I just don't. I'm just not in the mood. I have a policy about, I mean, sometimes you just have to deal with it. Like, if hypothetically you're working at an event handing out t-shirts, like a music festival, and everybody's wasted, you do have to deal with that, but you have security then. But I am not doing that right now, so I am just unwilling to do things that might inspire that. Why do I look? This is like skull lighting. There must be a better way. If I have this, but then I have it turned totally upward. No, that's weird. If I put a paper over it, it becomes a fire hazard. But I'm an Aries, so that's not actually a concern for me. This, but then that's bad. I don't like it. Lighting, experimenting. I don't want to break this lamp. It's like the only thing I love in this world. So yeah, if there's anybody in the chat, if anybody wants to say anything interesting, but when I last checked it said there were 0 people, so enjoy this show if you're randomly scrolling of watching a person try to rearrange the lamp so they can read stuff. Okay, so if I put that there, I really just need to get a ring light again or fix my current ring light. Now I've just given myself like that Halloween lighting. Fun! I don't know, there's way weirder things on YouTube Live. Like, I was scrolling on YouTube Live, and there's a video of just this chick sleeping, and it was so weird. And I know it's probably like a philia of some kind. Now I'm just like Halloweening it. Piss. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I can put it here. Maybe if I put this here. That's not an improvement. Maybe I should just like accept the things I cannot control. Control the things I cannot accept. Hiss. Paper goes here. Whatever. I can still read it. Anyway, I'm just inflicting me adjusting lighting on a bunch of people. Okay, there's no one again. Nobody look at this because it's not interesting. This light just... Actually, no, I really like this light. It's just bugging me right now. That is excessive. What if I turned it this direction? I don't even know what that does. No. This is just like a lighting test at this point. You're just tuning. Oh, wait. I'm not going to mess with the window. that has a problem in it. Oh no, I can't get that back there. Saved. Okay, I really shouldn't be doing that. That was not good playing. Oh, blah blah. I really should just be playing guitar. That's what I came here to do, but now I'm on a lighting test. Oops. Breaking things. Whatever. If anybody is bored, you can go to that YouTube channel of Chick Sleeping. But wait, no, there's one person here now. Oops. But yeah. Yeah, I do not know how to write. I'm just gonna be here again. It is what it is. And then after this, I'm probably just gonna turn on some weird YouTube channel and go be productive. My emotional support background noise. What is this quote? Fixed it. Okay, playing songs again. Lighting test given up. I don't know how to fix it. I should just get another ring light. You wanna go? You wanna fight? Is that really why you call me in the... Yeah, I don't know how to get the guitar anymore on camera. I could do this, but then I'm just... I'm like freakishly pale. Like I put my hand on the screen. It's just like... Alright, it's Nosferatu here on Friday night. You wanna go? You wanna fight? Is that really why you call me in the middle of the night? You want a show? I'll take a bite. You could take another wall, but I could never make it right. I offer you pleasure. You give me pain. This hate that we treasure, love leaves a stain. You were enough for me. They didn't need to know. It didn't have to be. Damn what lies below. A pretty fantasy, our little puppet show. You were enough for me. I should have let you go. Just take it back, forget the lies. And I know you never want me when you look me in the eyes. It was a crack, a compromise. You wanna tell me why you taught me and you never say goodbye. I offer you weakness, you hold me tight. My darling, we seek this. You love the night. It was enough for me. You didn't need to know. It didn't have to be. Well, damn what lies below. A pretty fantasy, our little puppet show. You were enough for me. I wouldn't let you go. Green is the grass where all true love will lie. This too shall pass, but I will never say goodbye. Why do I ask? I know the hero always dies. Raise up your glass to every pitiful disguise. You had enough, give me a break. When I know the night you hated was a dream you couldn't shake, it was a bluff. We were awake, and I know you hesitated, but it wasn't a mistake. And that night that you held me, I was afraid. Why didn't you tell me? I would have stayed. I would have stayed. You were enough for me, but you will never know. Shouldn't have to be. Damn what lies below. A pretty fantasy, our little puppet show. You were enough for me. I should've let you know. I should've let you know. I should've let you know. I should just compare that to my recording because I think I liked whatever my final choice was there. Tonight I will post something new on SoundCloud. I don't know, I just got unmotivated to post. I posted a lot more during the pandemic. And then I just kept writing songs and then recording some of them and just not posting them. But I'm like, why not? Well, whatever. Oh, I heard the best song lately. It was this guy who was like, I'll write my suicide note in generative AI because it knows me better than the ones who've known me all my life. And I have drunk all I can drink. Save the water from my eyes. Leave the camera, dear, the funeral is yours to monetize. Some British guy wrote that, and I think I'm following him on my Instagram page or whatever. But yeah, fabulous songwriter. He like sent me a DM when I reposted his song with like an anecdote about something. And he was like, "Thank you for the support," because indie artists. But yeah, I love that song about generative AI because I'm like such a hater. Anyway, let's see. Hello. Yeah, I can't move the camera to where the frets show because it's dark. Um, let me see how that does it. Nah. Does that? Maybe it works. I don't know. Earlier it didn't because that made the lighting all weird. But maybe that's about as much as I can fit. Because if I move too far away, then I'm the sound. And why did I get a text? Um, yeah. If I were standing up, that'd be easier. But I don't know if this is better. Anyway, I need to eventually get a better camera, but I should really focus on playing songs more. This song was the most fun to play, but I keep getting the pacing wrong. Okay. It remains one of my favorite songs and the only one that I actually bothered to get a decent multi-track recording. And nobody else agrees with me that it's decent, but like in my heart, I like how it turned out. So that's all that matters. Because songwriting is from the heart. Or from Suno. Don't like it. Okay, just playing the song. A minor, C sharp, G to F. A minor, G to F. A minor, C sharp, G to F. A minor, G to A. That is most of what the song is. Do you remember reading vivid summer nights? The curse of things forbidden that were lost without a fight. We lay there by a river to feel the weight of sin. I am no man's daughter, you are no one's friend. I haven't been well lately, and I don't know who to call. Haven't been well lately, not at all. Here is where the river takes us, that is why we lie alone. What will be the plot to break this love as heavy as a stone? You had a crooked smile and faintly smelled of smoke. I rather liked your style, you kinda liked my joke. I heard a voice like honey, wicked, warm and sweet. Before you turned away from me, you held me on my feet. I haven't been well lately, nobody here to call. I wear my shame ornately when I fall. Here is where the river takes us, that is why we lie alone. What will be the part to break this love as heavy as a stone? Tell me if it ever mattered, tell me what you think I need. Finding me the part you shatter, stronger is the heart that bleeds. You never made a promise, I never told a lie. What was the point of all of this? To me say goodbye. But I remember every word, you wrote them in a book. I'll never know just what you heard, you didn't even look. nobody here to call. Haven't been well lately, not at all. You haven't seen me lately, even when I was there. It happened so sedately, maybe you didn't care. Will the river finally take us? Doesn't matter in the end. Water doesn't have to break us, we could always start again. Stand and watch a piece of shadow. Will you look me in the eye? Tell me that it didn't matter, we both know you hate to lie. Do you remember reading Vivid Summer Night? The curse of things forbidden that were lost without a fight. Okay, so that song is mostly the same number of chords. That's A minor, C sharp, G to F, A minor, G to F. And then for the pre-chorus, it is A minor to F, A minor, F chord, A minor, C to a G, and those are open. A minor, F, sliding to this other G. And the chorus is all open, chorus is all open chords. And the chorus is all open, chorus is all open chords, open chord, la 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 la, open chords. So, yeah. Anyway, I'd recommend going to justinguitar.com, who is the one that taught me how to play, you know, the different shapes of chords. That's what I was like. I have actually taught some people. One time I was an extra in this TV show called The Leftovers, and I had a giant straw hat, and that was so nice. And Margaret Qualley was there too. I had this scene where I was staring directly in her direction, and she's very pretty. She looks exactly the same. But yeah, me and this other chick got assigned guitars. I brought my own. So I spent the whole time teaching her some guitar chords, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, the moral of that story is being an extra is extremely chill work. But don't do what I did. I was staring directly into the sun, and then I got kind of like overheated, and they're like, why are you staring directly at Margaret Qualley? And I'm like, dude, I'm just like looking in the distance. She's like in my eye line. That story had nothing to do with anything. I'm gonna play a song. I don't even know if I'm singing her, but I miss doing that. Anyway, I just like literally got paid to sit there and teach some chick guitar, which is something people get paid for, but I'm not good enough to get paid for that. So here's a song. I wrote this song when I was trying to practice alternating bass notes. So I think chords. Yeah, I can't. If I turn this here, then I'm... if I turn this here, then it's just like a weird... Yeah, no. That's just... Hiss, hiss. I'm gonna play until I can't see my chord sheet. Memory is my voice. Actually, if you're looking for... I don't have a way to make the camera get my guitar in focus face unless I play it in like a... Technical limitations, but there's a guy, what is his name? Not Justin. The Bard of Cornwall. What is his name? Jesse Ferguson. Look up Jesse Ferguson. He has a lot of really beautiful covers of folk songs, and he's got like a great camera quality setup, so you can really see what he's playing. And yeah, that's fantastic resource for learning to play, because he has like some really simple songs. So Jesse Ferguson, folk singer, watch his videos for like the chord shapes, and then Justin guitar. Your memory is my vice, but your heart is cold as ice, and I know I can only think of you. Bitterness I held for the things I cannot tell, but I'm no longer certain what is true. So I stand and wonder at what I'll never be. And I know you are not waiting there for me. But I am the renegade. I'm the ghost that overstayed your dream. You know the rest will fade, and we will be exactly as we seem. The mirror here has been scratched. You burning your last match. I called. I'm afraid you didn't know. Now, static on the line. We're running out of time. Read the credits on the show. So I stand and wonder at what I'll never be. I know you are not waiting there for me. Lisa had her letters, and Jacob had that dream. The dreamer and the schemer, we have less than what we see. And you were running out of letters, almost out of words. The abject is the object I have always most preferred. I'll be wading 6 feet deep and stumbling while you wander in your sleepless place that we can't keep. When you wake, you won't recall my face. Shudder at my touch, never cared so much. I'm no longer certain what is true. Memories my vest, but I am as cold as ice. I know I can only think of you. I will wait and wonder at what is left to be when I know you are not waiting there for me. I will wait and wonder at what is left to be. What is out there searching now for me? I feel much more comfortable playing when it's like dim lighting. I think on an unconscious level, I wish I had a light that looked like firelight. Then I think I would become much better at playing guitar, but that's a me problem and probably something I should work on. But I'm here to practice guitar and contribute to the larger community of random people doing things on YouTube live streams. Because after that, I love watching Peter Kane Dog Trainer because his accent is so fun. I love New York accents. And also, he just has the most random videos. Like, sometimes you just have a video and I'm like, I need a background video. I need to find a nice dim light so that I can be playing when it's darker, but in a calm way. Do I like Stray Kids? I'm assuming that's a band. Because if it's not, ooh, is that a weird question? I hope all the stray children find their way home. But I will write that down so I can look it up in case it's a good band. I think at some point, I'm going to try to put chords to my songs on somewhere. But I've just reached like the technical limit of what I can do to make my lighting set up. Unless I put that there. I can't remember why I hated this light so much. Hiss. No, that light stresses me out. I'm feeling like I told myself I would play a certain amount of guitar and I'm going to keep playing a certain amount of guitar. Hiss, hiss. Hiss, hiss, hiss. I miss when there was more light in the room. No, I'll just be creepy. I just look yellow in this lighting. Jaundice. Have that jaundice aesthetic. Open chords. G, C, D, C, G, C, D, G. And then add 9 chords. C, G, D, E minus C, G, D to a G. There's a lot of chords for this. I'm just gonna play them. I get a little tired hearing how you talk like you're in a book. Absently you admired everything you mock when you never look. I hear the water rising, but hope never built a bridge. Dream of what you're despising and beg for the privilege. Carried your cruelty and felt every line, but you're the piano key playing in time. Wasted and haunted and fading away, alone like you wanted for all of your days. Stay for a little while, hiding in the dark, would you follow me? Hope had a bitter smile waiting on the part that will never be. I knew a sad romantic, he longed for it isn't real. True but a bit pedantic, one song he could never feel. You told me your cruelty, I held to your line. You're the piano, keep playing in time. Wasted and haunted and fading away, alone like you wanted for all of your days. I wanted a kiss, you were turning away. We were standing like this when I begged you. You spoke like a poet, invoke your despair. Too broken to show it, too foolish to care. I'm condemned by your eyes in the dark. How long have we waited right here? On a whim, how your lies met their mark. I always hated your fear. Tell me you didn't care, say another word that you never mean. See, it isn't fair that you never heard of a better dream. My heart said I needed answers, my head said you're all alone. The soul is a quiet dancer, and she's better on her own. I carried your cruelty and felt every line, but you're the piano, keep playing in time. Wasted and haunted and fading away, alone like you wanted for all of your days. Get a little tired hearing how you talk like you're in a book. Absently you admired everything you mock when you never look. I do need to find some other women to play guitar with. There's something so fun about that. I used to have a friend, I was going to teach her how to play guitar. And I gave her a guitar that I got at Big Lots, rest in peace, Big Lots. Because it was a right-handed guitar, and I taught her a couple, well, I showed her some chords, somebody else showed her the rest. And then she moved to another state, and I never saw her again, but I wish her well. And yeah, I think I'm just going to be here in this spooky lighting. According to the chat, no one is here, so now I'm just doing this for me. I'm just alone in a room talking to myself, like an extremely sane individual. I wonder if this flashlight works. Oh, hey, cool, it's back. Nice. Now I have a flashlight. I didn't really plan this out. Ooh. If I put the flashlight here and it shines on the wall. Oh, I'm like a technical genius now. Can't stop me now. I have secondary lighting. This flashlight didn't used to work. Ooh, now I'm spooky. Spooky. Fun. Like a child with a spooky. Okay, cool. And then maybe I can turn this on. Bounce lighting. No. Oh, that's too much. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Now I'm thinking about what I want to do next. After this, I'm going to find a really fun thing. I'm just really into YouTube right now. I'm going to watch a YouTube video about a guy reviewing continental breakfasts. Okay, oh, perfect. Yes, okay, the light looks blue. Now I can play my favorite song to play because it's power chords only. Yeah, you know what? I like this lighting. It is how I feel. And, if I put this up here, then is that more mellow? I'm like a scientist. I am a scientist. I seek to understand all of my impurities and evils that are known. I am a lost soul. I need to learn songs from that band. Okay. I don't know. Is this better or worse? What if I put that here? This. What if I put it here? Ooh, no. Now I just look spooky. No, it's dying. Rage against the dying of the flashlight. Cool. Okay. For some reason, no, come back, flashlight. I'm just gonna not touch it. Whatever. High-tech problems require low-tech solutions. I don't care. I'm just gonna play this song and look weird in the dark. It's so weird. Find me in the blue light, baby. Burn me like a star. Tell me what happened last night lately. Tell me where we are. Find me in the blue light, baby. Kill me in a dream. Tell me when it's alright, maybe. I hated this scene. And I will always be afraid. I will always be alone. And the prison where we lay began to feel like home. What a part to play. I don't like this show. Find me if I stay. Miss me when I go. We've been here for ages, aching shadows on the wall. Hope shatters in stages, waking dreams hasten the fall. Keep turning the pages madly, won't matter at all. Cats dancing in cages badly, who cares if we fall? And I will always be afraid, I will always be alone. And the prison where we lay began to feel like home. What a part to play. I don't like this show. Find me if I stay. Miss me when I go. The hours, but we've been here for a while. I don't know what happens when we leave. Something will devour what is left, it will defile. Here below there's nothing to believe. I still hear the voices I hate, they rage in my head. I wasted the choices, too late, you left me for dead. I'm already trying too hard, can't fight anymore. No reason for lying this part, no way to be sure. I will always be afraid, I will always be alone. And the prison where we lay began to feel like home. What a part to play, I don't like this show. Find me if I stay, miss me when I go. Technically, I was only going to play for an hour, but I spent way too long messing around with the lights. So I want to, like, equal that out. Ooh, cool. It's flashing. Party. I don't want to play this song, but I should, because I told myself I'd practice whatever comes up. Although it might not stay up, because I accidentally printed it on the good paper. I don't even know why I had that. Hummity hum hum. Hummity hum hum. MP5 tunes. Somebody used to text me like that. They would just always text me with like 5 A's at the end. And I don't remember who. That's what's weird. Sometimes you forget things and you just remember tiny pieces of it. Hiss, 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 hiss. Adjusting. I'm just gonna look creepy in the dark. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch X-Files and make biscuits. That's what I was gonna do. Friday plan. I used to go places and do things, but not this weekend. In the shadows I've been thinking. Okay, that's along with the E, D, A, and then I have E to a B7. No, that's E to a B7 later. And then, okay, now I remember the chords. They're not written very well. In the shadows I've been thinking of you. In the morning it's light. In the darkness anything could be true. And I don't want to fight. I've been staying up late this week. And I don't want to say. In these hours I find nothing I seek. So I sleep it away. For as long as I dream, I can have you with me. Things are not what they seem. Love has never been free. I got people I don't like them that much. They don't care for me too. I got problems that I don't want to touch. Think you know what to do. You think you lose it, you can never get back. They come to you in a dream. Bitter losing you were in on the end. I think I know what I mean. But it's a long way home when you're walking alone. Heart is heavy as a stone on the nights we're alone. Well, I loved you for the thing that you were, and then I let you go. See you living in that life you prefer, and I don't want to know. Da 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 da, and a line that I did not write. So we wait for the night, but I'll be dreaming of you. There is a meaning, a little meaning, what to do. But for as long as I dream, I can have you with me. Things are not what they seem. Love has never been free. I wrote that a long time ago, and then I printed out a chord sheet that doesn't actually have most of the chords on it, so I'm just guessing. I'm just trying to practice the old songs so I can earn the right to work on new songs. I mean, I would give myself permission, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just nice to practice songs for fun. So here's another. Oh wait, this one's fun. I forgot about it. I'm gonna change the amp settings to make it. Okay, this one, second pickup. Is everything still in tune? Close enough. Feel the shadow. Ugh. Water. I'm surprised there haven't been any, like, completely off-kilter comments today. That's a pleasant surprise. Because sometimes Friday, just like, there's like almost full moon, it just brings out the crazy. But yeah, a very, very civilized comment section. Or it's just that, like, the view count is very low, so below a certain threshold, like, I think that I'm gonna just play the song. Feel the shadow cling to your story. Let a devil bring you to glory. Don't you know this house is coming down? And there will be a rope for your treason, agony of hope without reason. Don't we know this house is coming down? We will not be forgiven for these things. We can never see what fate tomorrow brings. Let the light fall gently and the shadows stare. Let the light fall when we falter in despair. Pay a pound of flesh for your pleasure. Let the cruelty rest in your leisure. Don't you know this house is coming down? Agony in a rap without reason. And from you we're trapped in your treason. Don't you know this house is coming down? There will always be a wonder in your eyes. You will finally see the sunrails arise. The light fall gently and the sun take us away. Let the light fall when we know we cannot stay. Follow the wind to your home. Stand in the ashes with me. Know you are never alone. Know in your heart you are free. Follow the wind to your home. Stand in the ashes with me. Know you are never alone. Know in your heart you are free. You are free, you are free. Past arrive with no glory. Be the last alive in your story. Don't you know this house is coming down? You and I will walk from the fire. Take a moment, stop and admire how we know this house is coming down. Now I know this house is coming down. Now I know this house is coming down. Now I know this house is coming down. Huh. Yeah, like that's what the guitar did. I'm replying to MP5 Tunes comments. But yes, that's kind of what the guitar is for. And Brodinator Airsoft. Brodinator Airsoft. This guitar is a Fender Stratocaster made in Mexico, and I kind of love it. I got it for really cheap at Guitar Center because it is a lefty and it was just sitting on their shelf, unloved and unwanted, from someone who tried to be a left-handed guitarist but gave up. I am too committed to the bit, and I just don't want to. People keep saying, oh, you should just play right-handed. But then I couldn't fingerpick. I look like a horror movie creature right now. Like, it's a very spooky energy. Es gefällt mir, das weiß ich, was ist. I don't remember how to say anything in German. I can say some things, but I feel like they're probably wrong. I never talk to Germans. I should find a German to talk to. Okay, so it is 1:14. I think I can play 2 more songs and thus have blah blah music time. Hey pretty boy, your shoulder is shaking. On the road with no time to think. You regret this path that you're taking. and the rock is making you sink. Caught up in callous assumption, you walk the link to this ledge, baby. Keep pace with rapid consumption. Are you slowly losing your edge? Cause you are the ghost, and I'm the haunted. I am here, and you are gone. You are free, that all you wanted. When I let go, you carry on. You call but nobody picks up. Too late, you waited too long. And I heard you choking on this cup. Need price you paid for a song. They ask for perfect discretion. You give whatever they need. You're a good boy, you're learning your lesson. Need trick, perfection, and greed. Cause you're the ghost, and I'm the haunted. We are here, just like before. You gave in to what they wanted. Were we ever something more? Wait here, I'll find you again. We'll meet on a road without end. You'll take what you're owed and pretend. Here you won't mind it by then. Fear you won't mind it by then. There is a light in the mirror. Your lips have tasted the salt. You feel a shadow come nearer. From a wheel that ground to a halt. Do you mind the rock that you carry? Will you find a better one, dear? Come along and watch what they bury. Pretty song, too bad you can't hear. Cause you're the ghost, I am the haunted. You have gone beyond the pale. What is left? You never wanted. Even memories frail. I'm the ghost, and I am haunted. You are near, but I'll be gone. You are free, that all you wanted. When I let go, you carry on. That last part I used to just switch to finger-picked open chords when I played it, but no more. There's nobody here, so I'm just gonna yap to remind myself of things. This particular song I rewrote, I want to say almost a year ago. I wrote this song years ago. I rewrote the last kind of half because the rhyme scheme was inconsistent. The hey pretty boy's shoulder is shaking. It's got a really tight, precise rhythm. Because it kind of goes da 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 for the first one, and then it goes you call but nobody picks up. Da 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 with the emphasis on the second word. So they ask for perfect discretion. You give whatever they need. You're good boy, you're learning your lesson. Need trick, perfection, and greed. So it has to be like a one syllable word, and it kind of makes sense. So I don't know, there's like underlying patterns in the patterns. You held a bright fascination. No, I don't use that. And I cut a verse because it was dragging it down. And I know your hand could be steady. I have heard the beat of your heart. And I thought I lost you already. But I never cared for this part. There is a light in the mirror. Your lips have tasted the salt. Ask you. Oh yeah, I rewrote the last verse because I think it didn't actually rhyme correctly, or it only rhymed on one of the AB, whatever. Only rhymed on part of it. And then the original verse was, there is a stone you won't carry underneath the sky. There is a stone you won't carry underneath the sky that won't clear. There is a bird that you bury with a song you never may hear. That was like the original verse, and it is just not. It didn't flow. So I'm just saying this for myself because then I'll have a recording and I can always make it private if I want to, but I need to remember why I rewrote that. Because there is a stone you won't carry underneath. I had is too many times in a row, and that was boring, but it went is a, and that was just dull. So I changed it from "There is a stone you won't carry" to "Do you mind the rock that you carry? Um, will you find a better one, dear? Come along and watch what they bury. Pretty song, too bad you can't hear." So I just wanted to have more direct phrasing at the end of the song, because I think that was after I started listening to more Billy Idol songs. Brilliant phrasing. But yeah, I just wanted more direct phrasing. I wanted it more action, more visual. And it was more true to the personal feelings that inspired the song. But also, I wanted the song kind of start and end on, it's got like this taunting, "Hey, pretty boy, your shoulder is shaking. On the road with no time to think." So, for circularity, I wanted it to end, "Do you mind the rock that you carry? Will you find a better one, dear?" So it's like challenge at the beginning to the end. And that's what made it. And it's just more fun to, because the phrasing is, "There is a stone you won't carry, underneath the sky that won't clear. There is a bird that you bury, with a song you never may hear." Versus, "Do you mind the rock that you carry? Will you find a better one, dear? Come along and watch what they bury. Pretty song, too bad you can't hear." So that just worked better that way. And that's why I rewrote it. And I need to go back through some other old songs and fix that. Do you feel and then there's a thing I'm on the fence about "There is a light in the mirror, your lips have tasted the salt, you feel a shadow come nearer, from a wheel that ground to a halt." I changed "there is a shadow" from "you feel a shadow." And then the last line, it went from "there's a wheel that's ground to a halt" to "there's a wheel that ground to a halt." Because sometimes I don't like the letter S. And it's just plosive. Oh, okay. So now I've thought through that. Talking out loud to remember that. And then I used to have a solo that I played, but I've completely forgotten how to play that solo. So I can remember that. Anyway, the bridge part, I can't read my notes anymore, but "Wait here, I'll find you again. Wait here, I'll find you again. D minor, C to D minor. We meet on a road without end." So that's D minor, B flat to C. Take what you're owed and pretend. D minor, C, D minor. Fear you won't mind it by then. I hear you won't mind it by then. So that's D minor, B flat to a C. And then D minor, B, D minor, C to B flat. So that was really fun when I replaced the solo with the bridge. But I really should go back and figure out how to play the solo. Technically, there's a new one here. So I'm sitting in the dark with my guitar, which is my natural state of being. But yeah, I have run out of space on my phone. That's partially why I'm just live streaming, because I'm being a data hoarder and I don't want to delete stuff right now. So I'm just, eventually I'm thinking, whatever, at least I have things documented. I think I'm going to play, I'm so close to like an hour and a half. So I'll just figure out a couple of songs to play in order. Underneath the winter sky, thought I held your hand, but I can feel the maggots rise, and now I understand. Everything is easy when you can't feel pain. Everyone is quiet in the dark. Tell me, would it please you to know I remain waiting in the shadow of your mark? And I would find a darker light, and I would kill this dream. Oh, can you stay for one more night? You don't know what I've seen. And I would call you here again to make you understand. You tell me why you fear the end. Once you were a man. Once you were a man. Once you were a man. But everything is easy when you cannot see. Everyone is sorry to explain. If I had been stronger, I would set you free, even as I beg you to remain. Da da da. So if you do not know me here, if you do not know me here, know me here, contorted in my shame. Shallow breath, a bitter tear, the shadow on your name. Even now you always haunt me. I have never been so weak. Broken by a curse that won't be hated by the one I seek. But everything is easy when you can't feel pain. Everyone is quiet in the dark, and everything is cleaner when the bones remain. Everyone that matters left a mark. Underneath the winter sky, I thought I held your hand, but I can feel the maggots rise, and now I understand. Everything is easy when you cannot see. Everyone is quiet in the dark. La da da da. I can't find the other song I was gonna play, so I guess I'm just gonna play this one, and then probably it, because can't find what I wanted to play, so I'll just play this one. Oh no, I was gonna play that one. Okay, I'm gonna play. The chord sheets have spoken. I'm gonna play this one first, so I can end it on a happier song. I like this song because it is about a folk song that I like. Hiss hiss. Hiss. Now I have lighting like what's her face from the Addams Family. I'll just end it with this lighting. I am Gomez and what was her name? Doesn't matter playing a song. And underneath the winter sky, I thought I held your hand, but I can feel the maggots rise, and now I understand. I have been a fool in sorrow, praying to a broken stone. I have tried to keep tomorrow. I thought I could bring you home, but everything is easy when you can't feel pain. Everyone is quiet in the dark, and everything is cleaner when the bones remain. Everyone that mattered left a mark. So flesh and bone betray their own. The worm will take your eye, and every home we've ever known has always been alive. I thought I could make this better, I could only make you worse. If you can, you should forget her. When love is but another curse, and everything is easy when you cannot see. Everyone is sorry to explain that if I had been stronger, I would set you free, even as I beg you to remain. And I would find a darker light, and I would kill this dream. Oh, can you stay for one more night? You don't know what I've seen. And I would call you here again to make you understand that I have learned to fear the end. But once you were a man, once you were a man, once you were a man. And everything is colder when you don't let go. Everyone is better left to fate. And if I had been bolder, I would let you know, long before my longing turned to hate. So if you do not know me here, contorted in my shame, shallow breath, a bitter tear, a shadow on your name. Even now you always haunt me. I have never been so weak. Broken by a curse that won't be hated by the one I seek. But everything is easy when you can't feel pain. Everyone is quiet in the dark, and every is cleaner when the bones remain. Everyone that mattered left a mark. And underneath the winter sky, I thought I held your hand, but I can feel the maggots rise. Now I understand. Now I understand. Now I'm gonna play a ghost story, and then I'm gonna play my last song. Found the exit on this. Okay. Imaginary set list acquired. Hiss hiss. I look so spooky. Let's see. I'm gonna play this song and then one more song. Find me on that roof where I'm alive and dead and bleeding. Sometimes in my dreams I see your face, and the diary held proof that no one cared to hear the pleading. You tell me what it means to leave this place. She dug her nails into your skin beneath the stars above. You never cared what lay within the pale wraith that you loved. But watching from your window, you admire what you see. But girl, you never cared to know the man you want. I messed it up, so I'm just gonna start again. Drink some water, start again. I'm still spooky looking. I'm always spooky looking. Or so I've been told. Find me on that roof where I'm alive and dead and bleeding. Sometimes in my dreams I see your face, and the diary held proof that no one cared to hear the pleading. You tell me what it means to leave this place. She dug her nails into your skin beneath the stars above. You never cared what lay within the pale wraith that you loved. But watching from your window, you admire what you see. The girl you never cared to know, the man you want to be. You try to do it better, but it won't go right. I heard that you forget her in the cold pale lights. Fingerprints of phantoms in their quiet screams, drowning in your anthems and your happy dreams. But quiet as a bird, the others hid behind the curtain, waiting for the ending of the play. And they never said a word because they couldn't dare be certain you would ever listen anyway. And right outside that coffin home were tall and noble trees, all beautiful and fully grown, infected by disease. The girls had all been trying, but they never had a chance. The trees had long been dying when they cut off every branch. They try to do it better, but it won't go right. I heard that you forget her in the cold pale lights. Fingerprints of phantoms and their quiet screams, and drowning in your anthems and your happy dreams. Sisters, we were hand in hand, we danced around a hollow tree where summer didn't have to end. Moment we were almost free, and they could never understand what it is better not to be a pretty day, to play pretend kinder than reality. But one by one they shattered, and the memory is lost. Can it ever really matter when the living pay the cost? Well, everything was falling, and that house became a tomb. Did you never hear us calling from the shadow of our room? If you're looking for my sister, she went somewhere you can't follow. If you're wishing on a star, you're all alone. With a dream to burn and blister and a hope that left you all alone. I'll be waiting in the car, love, take me home. And the lone canary will not sing, she only dreamed of flight. Sometimes on that roof I was alive. And take the curse of everything, I'll try to make this right. Sometimes on that roof I was alive. Now I'm gonna make the flashlight be in my eyes. See if I can. I don't know, the light comes and goes. We accept the things we cannot change, and we change the things we cannot accept. I'm going to play one more song. So, hello to anybody here. I like this song. I do. So I'm gonna find a good pickup. Which pickup has the right? I'm testing pickups. Top pickup it is. Alright, here we go. I enjoy playing this song. And for sentimentality, I'm going to play this song with a pick I got from a person who inspired it, who will never know because life. I found the... Ugh, I need water. Ending it hydrated. Okay, I'm gonna play the slightly cleaner second pickup just for the vibes. I found the exit I missed, but how could I ever tell? No, I don't like this. Okay, bottom pickup, playing with this pick. Just gonna play a song. No pickup, just nails. I found the exit I missed, but how could I ever tell? Didn't want you to end up like this. I thought I wished you well. I think I wished you well. You know I mean no harm, but I could never tell. When I was in your arms, I thought I wished you well, but it was all a dream. I think I'll sit a spell to figure what I mean. How could it end with a kiss? You don't believe that I fell. Didn't want you to see me like this. I'm in a cheap hotel. You wouldn't know me here. I doubt you like me much. But when the dark is near, I think I feel your touch. I held your heart in mine, crossed a bitter sea, where vinegar is wine, and you returned to me. You know I wait so long, you could pretend to care. I'll make you hear my song, flowers in my hair. You took a life that you want, got everything that you need, but I'm here with the shadow you haunt, and buried in my grief. And on a road unwinding, only fools embark. My love was always blinding, better in the dark. I thought I wished you well. I mean no harm, but You could never tell when I was in your arms. I think I wish you well. You know I mean no harm, but I could never tell when I was in your arms. I like ending it on that song, because I should go do something else. No, I'm going to end it on the song that I like. My secret favorite song for no reason. It really shouldn't be. But I wrote this song, and then it literally came true in a weird way. Some people are like, oh, if you write happy songs, you'll be happier and make happy things. And I just don't think that's how music works. Art is to disturb the comforted and comfort the disturbed. And I'm going to be alone in the dark with my secret favorite song and my emotional support flashlight lighting. That's back. Hiss. Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Cross the bitter sea. That last song, I need to figure out a better way to sing it, because I just kind of mess up on the first verses. It goes, this flashlight's not doing anything. It's just gonna hang out here. Ugh. Why is it in my eyes? I'm not making it that so she's in junk. I'm not doing that. But yeah, the last song that I played, I just started in the E minor, C, G. I found the exit I missed. And I don't know how to sing that, because sometimes I overdo the attempt at a growl that had so many syllables. I sounded very, I found the exit I missed. I found the exit I missed. I found the exit I missed. So I don't know if I should do the I found the exit I missed. But how could I ever tell? Versus the softer. I found the exit I missed. I don't know which one is better, so I'm just gonna switch to my other song, which is secretly my favorite song because I just wrote it and it says exactly what I wanted it to say, and then later a bunch of stuff happened and I was in a parking garage and I had my guitar with me and I'm like, you know what, I feel very, very right now, so I got out my guitar and I just played the song in a parking garage, and it was very satisfying to me personally because parking garages have amazing acoustics, and I did that for me. I did it for the love of the game, just like right now when I'm playing in the dark with no one. I do it for the love of the game. Tired tread, worn to the ground, left for dead in a strange new town, bloody red like the nose on a clown. In my head when we all fall down, if you look for a hook you won't find it. I should know I've been dying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Let me go, I don't think that I can. You're a nail I found in the road. Tell the tale, pay what you owed. It was clear when a sign that you showed left me here where my heart got towed. Cut the line, learn to forget. You were mine when I fell in your net. I'll be fine, but you don't know that yet. Call it kind when you take what I get. If you look for a hook, you won't find it. I should know I've been dying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Let me go, I don't think that I can. Tell me again what you think I forgot. Wait for the end when the dark turned to rot. The siren could sing when she started to feel shell of her fingers and vivid and real. Here before the dawn of a day, on a shore where I begged you to stay. At the core you were cold like the clay. There was more but the tide turned away. It isn't pretty to have no shame. You told me cities can feel the same. What past validity would turn to blame. What a pity I learned your name. If you look for a hook, you won't find it. I should know I've been dying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Let me go, I don't think that I can. If you look for a hook, you won't find it. I should know I've been trying on land. I don't care for the air, but don't mind it. Now I know, and I think that I can. Well, that was 2 hours of playing guitar on a Friday, because there are worse things I could be doing. I only know how to play the song Polly, but I don't remember the chords. I learned it on Justin Guitar. And if you like, I could play the most Nirvana-ish song that I wrote. I'm not saying it is Nirvana, I'm saying that I know how to play it. But Polly is beyond my capacity at this exact moment until I go back and practice the Justin Guitar lessons again. I could end it on this one, though. That's the most grungy of my grunge songs. Flashlight's back in my life. I'm trying to shake the flashlight without making it weird. Okay, I'm going to end it on this song instead. We could be human. We could be human if we tried, but where have you been? With all the hate I keep inside, I have no answer. You have no fear. You ate my cancer. Okay, I'm gonna start that again just to be like, right, but this is my most Nirvana-ish. I actually, once upon a time, knew how to play House of the Rising Sun. And then I forgot, but it is in my mental list, and it will be there again someday. This song is called Human or Be Human, and it is my favorite grungy grunge song that I play. I should be wearing a flannel shirt right now. We could be human. We could be human if we tried, but where have you been? With all the hate I keep inside, I have no answer. You have no fear. You ate my cancer. I am not here. I am not here. Everything is haunted by the shadow in my head. Everything I say you won't believe. You tell me what you wanted when I waited in your bed. Every other day I try to leave. We could be human. We could be human if we tried. Who will you hate when you have seen everything I hide? You could be angry. You bite my tongue. This heart will hang me before we're done. Can we be done? Now and then I recognize and I don't give a damn. Pain will find a way to make me learn. So how can I apologize for everything I am? Did you only stay to watch me burn? I know you waited. I didn't ask you to. Hollow and hated. Don't know what else to be. You're great at pretending. Back me against the wall. Late for the ending. Stay for the curtain call. I am inhuman. I could be sorry that I lied, but where have you been? When I was waiting in the tide, I held you tightly. You held me fast. You burned too brightly. We never last. We never last. Everything is better when you're running out of time. Even pain is pleasure at the end. You keep it like a letter that you know I'll never find. Tell me that you treasure every sin. be human. We could be human if we tried. Where have you been? You should have seen it when I lied. And that song has my favorite riff to play, and so I'm going to end it on that one because I like it. Flashlight directly in my eyes, so I can say farewell to whoever is here. Bye, and have a happy Friday night. Pressing the button. There's a button. Goodbye button.